What's up, guys? It's Gemini coming at you from Rochester 199.4 IY Studios. How's your day going?
What's up?
How are you guys?
I'm great. You didn't introduce us, though.
She doesn't have to. That's not her job. That's our job.
We got Yes Sir in the building, Josh.
Yes, sir. Coming at you to the speaker right now.
And the one and only Ray King.
What's good, everybody? It's Ray King here. You already know. I'm just tying my shoe, so sorry.
That's quite all right. But so we have an interesting topic for you guys today. Our topic today is Disney.
Disney.
How do you guys feel about that?
I love Disney. Disney movies are my life. I love.
What about Datney?
Oh,
but
so
which
funny.
one is the left and which one is the right? That's what I want to know. If it's Disney and Danny, which one is Disney?
Ooh,
But is it above knee or below knee?
Conspiracy theories. Now, really quick, guys, if you haven't noticed, Jamie, or Gemini here, did our intro. So Jamie, well, Gemini, I'm going to mess up a couple times, is actually going to be taking the reins on this episode instead of me.
She is
So I get to sit back, sort of relax, and just let everyone else have fun. This is going to happen again in a couple future episodes, but it will be with Josh.
Yeah, boy.
And his episode. We're not going to tell you which one it's going to be about, but just be ready for another one.
Episode 7 coming through real quick.
Episode 8.
Oh, episode 8.
Episode 8.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 8 with Josh taking the reins on the show will be coming very soon. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and hand the reins back over to Jamie and let her do her thing.
All right.
I don't even know the number of my episode. Holy shit.
Dude, you need to catch up.
I already have the topic. I already have everything done. I just have to send it to Ray.
We're very excited for that.
Well, Jamie's episode 6. So how
Yeah,
about we
you're
just
right.
let's just let her have her episode.
Episode 6 begins right now.
Shut up, guys. All right, so I have a question.
What's up?
So what is your least favorite Disney princess or prince and why?
That's hard.
I'm going to let Josh go first.
You gotta get the
I
least
have
out of
no
the way,
choice.
man.
You go first. You're the main person of the
You know what? Yeah, you go first.
You can't choose.
All right, so probably my least favorite Disney prince, oh God, would probably have to be Prince Charming from Cinderella. He's just so, I don't know, he's basic. He gets on my nerves. Like, I don't like a real basic prince.
He takes being a basic bitch to a whole new level.
There's nothing real exciting about him, and the only real thing is he's the prince. That's it. He's the prince.
He's the prince.
Okay, yeah, I really have to agree with that.
In a way, yes, I would agree, but also, I want to also say, who else is a good? There's a couple boring ones out there. How about the one from Sleeping Beauty?
Philip?
Philip. Yeah.
I
mean, he
defends
does
his
more.
girl.
He
defends
does
his
more,
girl.
right? But there's just something about him. It's like,
I know.
I don't
Cringy?
Yeah, a little.
I like him more than Prince Charming. Prince Charming's just a dude that has money and a dad.
So because he has a daddy.
Well, I feel like that's the only thing special about him is
This is This is riches and
There's
stuff.
not like with Prince Philip. He has
Charisma.
yeah.
Just about, yeah.
Charisma.
He has a horse. He
has a horse.
Listen, and if we learned anything with Disney movies or any animated movie out there, the horse.
It's always the sidekick.
It's always the best character.
Just like in
I mean, but
Tangled.
Oh my gosh, I love
Flynn.
that. I love that horse.
Li Shang has a horse.
Who?
Li Shang from Mulan.
Oh, Shang.
Oh,
Shang.
fucking Shang.
But
I
we
keep
like
calling
him.
him Sean.
But we like him.
He's a
he's
commander. He's cool.
But he's not a
I know.
prince.
He is a prince.
He's not a prince.
He is a prince.
He's not a prince.
He's considered.
Are we about to have this debate right now?
He's considered a prince.
Jamie?
I'm so glad I asked this question.
Jamie, is he a prince?
I want to say
Mulan
yes.
is considered a princess too.
She's not a princess though.
They're considered prince and princess.
But she's
well,
not.
I mean, she's protecting the princesses. She's
Yeah, that's what she did. She protected the king. Well, the emperor.
She's considered a princess.
which makes her a princess because she did all that and saved China, honey. So
She's considered a
she
princess.
did that. She did that.
And
Fine.
Shang is considered a prince.
Fine.
Now, another question.
What's up?
What is your favorite Disney prince/princess and why? Go ahead.
He's gonna say Jasmine.
Boy, can I get my answer out?
Already.
Yeah, it's
and
Jasmine.
Aladdin?
It's Jasmine, 100%. I love me some Jasmine and Aladdin. Whew.
Why?
So is he your favorite prince?
Yeah, she's also my favorite prince.
Fire.
what makes him your favorite prince?
Well, it's more of nostalgic purposes.
Mhm.
When I was younger, when I would get sick, my dad would actually watch Aladdin with me, all of them.
Mhm.
And my dad's favorite one is actually King of Thieves,
Oh.
and that's why on Facebook a long time ago I would
Yeah.
change my name to Prince of Thieves, and that's why
That's cute.
I was
Aw.
Prince of Thieves for a long time. I'm actually getting the Prince of Thieves somewhere.
But you know what? I think that's also like I think it's good too because there's like a good like meaning behind Aladdin. Like you can
Yeah.
come from nothing
And
It's-
become something.
Yeah, it's
I-
you don't have
yeah.
to have money or fame to win the heart of your
Of your
true
love.
that.
Now I like Princess Jasmine because unlike some of the princesses are like this, but unlike most of the princesses, she was very
Sassy.
there's that, and I like me a sassy woman. But it was more of the why do I need to have a prince by me to do what I need to do? I'm already defined as
Kinda
who
like
I am.
Merida.
Kind of like Elsa.
Yeah.
So
I like how all of them how Merida, she fights for her own hand.
Exactly.
And Elsa, she don't need
She
no
don't
man,
need
unlike
no
her
man.
sister, which gets her into trouble. And yeah,
Exactly.
fuck that guy.
But I feel like Elsa did it better, but Jasmine started it. She started that trend
Elsa's
of,
also a queen too.
and there's that. She's more of a queen than a princess because the princess role actually goes
Ice
to
queen.
her sister,
Her sister.
Anna, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I feel like she did that role better of
You
I
are
don't
the
no
snowman.
man. I feel like she did that role better of I don't need no man to define myself, even though later on she does fall in love with Aladdin.
I am not a prize to be won. I love that quote.
Mm-hmm.
She's the boss.
I'm gonna
Damn.
fight for my own hon.
You?
So, I'm gonna say, since he doesn't want to say that Shang is a prince, my second one is Flynn Rider.
Flynn, yes.
Yes.
He's fucking
Great
hilarious.
choice.
He's hilarious. He has such a good
His
personality.
horse.
His horse. Of course.
Well, he's a prince.
But-
horse,
but,
of course.
yes,
He
horse,
rhymed.
of course.
Hashtag he's not a rapper.
He's
though.
married
I am a
into
rapper, though.
royalty. 'Cause
He marries.
marries
Yeah,
Yeah.
he marries. What's her name? I don't remember
Rapunzel.
her real name.
Rapunzel.
It is Rapunzel in the
Yes,
movie.
It
is.
is Rapunzel.
I don't think they ever said her name.
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
I don't think they ever said her name in the movie.
It's,
Did they?
her name is
It's
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Girl.
But he's so
I love Rapunzel because of the blonde hair. But continue.
Yeah, of course. But he's such a great character. He has like such a personality that you're not gonna forget for a long, long time. You know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's just like it's
He's an asshole too.
He
He's
is.
like-
That's
he's a
the point.
sarcastic ass.
That's
like-
me. But that's me.
That's very true.
So,
Yes.
so would you say that Rapunzel
No.
is your princess as
No.
well? Who's your princess?
Little Mermaid.
Yes,
Ariel is my baby.
You know, you want? Can I say one thing really quick?
Go ahead.
You know why they didn't pick her as the Princess of Heart
Why?
in the Kingdom Hearts game?
Mm.
Because they would have had to put the scene where
Whatchamacallit?
Ursula takes her voice.
Yeah, you're right.
And that was too much to put in the
Mhm.
game, and that
Yeah.
actually made the game longer. And they needed to. Games back then couldn't be so long, so they needed to shorten it. So they took that part out, and that's why she's not a princess of
remastered
heart.
version.
Version
you're right.
where they,
Added that.
yeah.
I think that's supposed.
Or you
I-
get a choice in Disney princesses, and you get like certain cutscenes once you.
I think for the.
think that'd be
I think
cool.
only happens with Alice in Wonderland and the other world, the Tarzan world.
Mhm.
If you did Tarzan first instead of Alice in Wonderland,
Mhm.
you won't get the cutscene with Hades and Maleficent.
Yeah.
And the other reason is that why they took that out is that now that she's gone and not a Prince of Heart, then they went and made Alice a Princess of Heart, and that was a big ordeal because Alice is not a princess, but us fans understood the reason why they had to do that. But I just thought that was a little fun fact. I actually learned that a couple days ago.
Very little fun fact.
Nice.
That is very nice.
Very cool.
Thank you. What about you, Missy?
What's that?
Who's your princess?
My favorite princess?
Who's your princess? Who's your prince?
My favorite Disney princess is Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
I can see that.
Just because, like, she loves more than just appearances. She loves him for him.
And books.
And books. When they pulled out the library, when they showed the library scene, I almost died. I was like, so my future husband's going to do that.
If you guys don't know, Gemini is our little personal Belle. She's a real big book nerd.
Whatever.
All book nerds.
But my prince, if I had to choose a prince, oh God.
Say Ray King.
No. Because you're not a prince.
My last name is King though.
You're already the king.
Exactly,
how
so
could
bye.
you be a prince?
Either, I would have to say, either the Beast, which is obviously, but more importantly, Prince Eric. I don't know, he's just, even though he gets like
choice.
entranced by Ursula's spell when he plays the flute on the beach, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere she starts singing because she stole Ariel's voice.
Mm-hmm.
He eventually snaps out of that shit and he recognizes his woman. That's
You
his
are not my
woman.
boo-boo, that is my boo-boo.
And he takes her on romantic dates. Come on.
Of course.
When they were on the boat ride and you know the song Kiss the
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Girl.
Don't be scared.
Kiss the girl.
You wanna...
Wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
I love that. But yeah, that'd be my favorite. But
It's a good choice.
That is a good choice.
thank you.
Just wait till we get to our cosplayer of the week.
I know. I'm so excited for that. It's a curveball. Y'all won't expect it. But one other thing, we actually had a poll for the Legacy podcast and between us three, and
Yes.
I made them choose between what was their favorite Disney Channel original movie, and I wanted them to pick just one, but honestly,
So
it was
nerve-wracking.
It's
so
hard.
much of a struggle to try and choose one, so we just went with
Like
all
20
three.
of them.
It was so nerve-wracking and so like...
I was so sad because we did the show and
I
the
knew
movies.
that it would be a good question because it's such a hard question to answer. Like you can't choose one.
You really can't.
The three movies that were chosen was Halloween Town, Lemonade Mouth, and High School Musical. Cause High School Musical.
High School
We're
Musical.
all in this together.
High School Musical 3 wasn't like all that for me. Like it was cool cause High School Musical and
The ending scene was fire.
right
though.
before they went to college, but it doesn't beat like 1 or 2.
The ending scene was fire though. You
I
can't
really
lie.
like
when
2
they graduate.
because it's summer vacation. Who doesn't like summer vacation?
Everyone loves summer vacations.
I
Super
want it
dramatic
all.
though.
Look, okay, so like Jamie called me a few nights ago, and we talked about this because we talk about all the episodes, and
I'm always out of the loop.
we still love you.
Okay.
We should
Um,
have group calls, but anyways,
Yeah,
go
but-
ahead.
calls on the book.
we were talking, and this is my reason. I like one. Nostalgia purposes.
Yes.
B, Vanessa Hudgens. C,
Life.
Love.
the music in that movie
That first movie was
really good.
the best, probably.
And D, I feel like it had more of a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to
Number 2 is just
two
Summer
and
Vacation.
3, Summer Vacation, you can make a story out of Summer Vacation because they've done it on multiple occasions
Yes.
on Disney
But they
Channel.
were OG. They started it first. Everyone else is a hater.
And then
Right.
the third one is just graduation.
Well, with the third one, it's the same thing I told Jamie. I don't think the third one should have not been in the theater, and I say that because
they didn't
you
do
can
so
kind
well.
you can kind of tell where the breaks were supposed to be for the commercials.
Yes.
Like, okay, the commercial was supposed to go here, but instead of going to break, they kind of continued the story, and
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
kind of like.
"Ugh."
But, I mean, it's whatever. It was still a good story to like end it off as in
Yeah.
high
The
school's
ending
done.
was so
no
fucking
more movies.
The ending was so fire though. Like just like
But the
when they did the
graduation?
yes, when they graduated, when they did the whole Wildcat thing with the hats.
I
That
thought
was so crazy.
That was cool.
That was so fire.
I saw them live.
That's cool.
So who live?
High School Musical.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you see that?
When I was like 13.
My voice kind of cracked. I'm sorry.
But I was like 13 because like when they came out, I was still a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously my little fanatic with all the girls in that movie and wanting to be.
A hormonal teen.
I was
Especially
the second I hit 13, yeah.
Nah.
But you know I wanted to I wanted to see them and meet them and my mom for my birthday took me and that was my birthday present was to go see them. And actually on the way out when I was leaving, I actually saw Vanessa go into the back.
Get out.
And
That's
because
cool.
because she was with people,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't like just run up and be like, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh my
that
God.
that's a punch in the face.
That is
But
a punch in the face.
I did get the chance to see her.
All right, so our other two, like we were just discussing High School Musical, but what was your favorite scene of Lemonade Mouth?
The whole movie.
Yeah. Let's pick that. The whole movie.
The
was
whole
so
movie
fire,
is
bro.
so good. Well, if I have to like rank it between like best scenes and all the way down, I would have to say the
Will always be
scene.
more than a band.
I love More Than the Band. Don't get
Ooh.
me wrong, but I love the
I
scene.
feel like the first scene when they were in the
When they first get
basement.
together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the
First get
tension,
together.
yeah.
That's a good one. But my favorite is when they're all sick. One doesn't want to talk to
Oh,
the other. One
yeah.
can't see, and
Oh,
they're trying to
yeah.
play. And but everyone else sings the song for them,
Yes, yes.
and that's how they
dude,
get
that
their
was so
recognition of we're a band.
Yeah.
And I love that. Now they're playing Madison Square Garden later,
I
I
thought that
know.
was
and she's
cool.
talking to her dad. Spoiler alert! And she's talking to her dad,
Yeah.
and that's who she's talking to the whole time. I love that. But I also like
It's
Determinate.
kind of sad though.
It is.
With the letter to her dad, I was like, oh, you poor
Mm.
baby.
But I love Determinate.
Determinate was fire.
Determinate is my favorite song.
Determinate.
It's when it happens to music like a veteran renegade lemonade. I'm gonna stop.
Okay. Spitting fire.
Who was your favorite girl in High School Musical and Lemonade?
Did you not listen to me during high school?
Oh,
No
yeah,
high
yeah,
school
Vanessa.
musical round.
Mine was Martha.
Mine was.
I like
Cause
Kelsey.
She was I like Kelsey and I
Kelsey
like
was so-
Vanessa Hudgens
No.
character. So it was.
It's just because
What was her
Casey-
name in the show?
Gabriella.
Was it Gabriella?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
thought it was just Gabby.
Casey was my
Gabriella.
is one of my favorite actresses.
I like Casey.
Martha's beautiful.
What was the other question part of it? You said Lemonade
Lemonade
Mouth. That's a hard one because I like all
I like
all of them.
Kaylee Kyoko's character.
Kaylee
If I had to
was
rank
my,
it, could I rank it? Is that okay?
Go
Yes.
ahead.
If I had to rank it, it's the girl that played bass, who played Mohini.
Oh, Mo.
Because
Mo.
she's not
She's
only our Pink Ranger for 2017 movie, she's also gonna be she's also gonna be our Princess Jasmine.
I know.
So I love her to
I
pieces.
love her
I
to
was
death.
pretty happy about that.
That's a
love
great
her.
choice.
Yes, it really is.
Haley
And she can
Kiyoko,
sing.
and she can sing. She's
Like
beautiful.
Disney already knows, hey, the girl
She
can
has,
sing.
she has a couple records out by herself already.
Isn't
They're,
she of
Really?
Indian-
they're all pretty
isn't
good.
she
Why
of
didn't I
Indian
know
descent
this?
too?
they're indies.
Oh,
Isn't she of Indian descent too?
yes.
Yes.
So
That's
it's
why they
really,
picked
really
her.
good for Jasmine.
Like for me,
Yeah.
I would pick if I was doing a movie, I would be doing the actual person behind the character's
Mhm.
nationality. Which, speaking of, if you were to create a Disney film, what would it be about, and who would you cast?
Why would you do this to me?
I think I got a good one because
Like,
I kind
any
of create.
strong
I kind of
topics?
honestly, I kind of created one a little bit for the library that I volunteered for.
Okay.
It was about a girl, a
girl.
18-year-old girl,
Uh-huh.
and she was actually a mom already. She had a 5-year-old daughter,
Oh, I like where this is going. Okay.
and the daughter wished that her mom could have a better life on it. She wished upon a star. I took that kind of idea right there. She wished on a star, saying, I wish my mom and I could, live, a better life than what we're already living, because
Right.
she lived with her mother, and it was already crowded. Her dad, I went deep with this. I made the dad a dad who didn't want nothing to do with the daughter.
Right.
But like what happened is that the next day everyone is singing, but they're singing Disney music. And to stop that spell and turn everything back to normal, because the girl realized, I don't need to have this perfect life or this musical in my head, with my family. She needed to find the 5 rare gems of each Disney princess, and she had to sing their songs.
That's fire.
So the girl and the mom needed to sing their songs, so they would sing A Whole New
You
World.
need to copyright this.
That's just a little small idea.
This is copyrighted. Do not take this idea. Any Disney
That idea was written out.
producers, do you know where he's at?
Rochester, New York.
Hit him up. Hit 'em
That
up.
Disney idea was written in 2014. So
That's
I
awesome.
think that's really good though. Like, I like the creativity that's within this group that we have within our studio.
and I feel like that's why we bounce off of each other so well.
Yes.
And that's why we work together so good.
More
But
than a
we're more than. But that
So
would
corny.
If I had to cast, I would want to. Well, obviously for the mom, I would want someone new, someone fresh, who can.
Would it be local?
I would hire someone local. I would hire someone somewhere where I'm from, but like, I feel like there are a lot of people.
Someone that's a little bit in the industry but not quite there yet.
Yeah, just so they can get their
understand.
one off as well.
Right.
It's like a teamwork type of idea
Right.
for this, and the family is actually Hispanic, so I would say
like that.
I
No,
would
we,
say I
didn't
would
talk,
hire.
we didn't talk Halloween Town. We talked about High
We're
School
getting there.
Musical.
We're getting there.
No, because she changed
No,
topics.
we really didn't though.
No,
so
she-
what's
she
your
changed
opinion
topics.
on what was your
Dude,
favorite scene of Halloween
Halloween
Town?
Town
Well,
was
there
so
actually
OG.
there's more than one Halloween Town
All
movie.
of them, yeah, that's all of them.
All
are
of them?
So
I'm
OG.
sorry, I
I
can't
Well,
love
pick
first
them
of
so
all,
much.
with Halloween Town, I just want to give a huge shout out to that whole family
I know.
who was in there,
Mm-hmm.
including the ones that we lost from Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Because those were huge hits both on the Star Wars community and the Disney community.
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out to all y'all. Thank you for making our childhood
I swear.
the best childhood ever.
It was so good.
So good.
Not to interrupt.
I
but go
think-
ahead, Josh.
Like my favorite Halloween Town scene was when the girl and her grandma had that talk.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
Oh,
The heart to heart.
yes.
Yeah. It was just like so heartwarming, and I love both the characters so much. Like they're my favorite characters. So I was just like, oh my god, that's will definitely always be my favorite scene. And yours?
My favorite part, obviously when they save Halloween Town.
No, yeah.
Duh.
How many times did they save Halloween Town? Like 10 million times.
Halloween Town.
This is Halloween. Wrong
wrong
movie.
movie.
Wrong movie.
You upset me.
They're all good movies. So, with Halloween Town, I would want to say probably when they find out,
Caleb.
almost where they find out where they're actually from, that they're not from.
Yeah,
They're not from here.
the real
Their
world, they're from
heritage is
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
That's got to be a really cool moment to find that out.
Hell
I know,
yeah!
right? That'd
Like
be so cool.
you're not originally from here. You're actually from some other dimension where it's you're
No
from.
way, yeah.
It's
There's
Halloween
monsters,
every
yeah,
day.
yeah. And there's monsters and like everything and just witches and so much
Goblins
cool stuff.
and
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah, it was so good. Like it was just like even the like before that, like it's just like it's a breath of fresh air because
Yeah.
like before
Yeah.
that they weren't doing that stuff.
They had some really good ones that were doing that with some of the Halloween films that they had, but I feel like when it came to that, Halloween Town was the top notch.
Mhm.
It was that movie, and the
Especially
only other
like-
one that could compete with that really was Nightmare Before Christmas
Yes.
I
at
love
that time.
movie so much.
Because you can watch that movie on any holiday.
And witch wise, and witch wise, Twitches
Yes.
was fire.
Twitches was good, but it wasn't
It
same
wasn't
level.
it wasn't.
like,
But that's what I'm saying. But it could compete.
mm.
Like coming on like witch's side, the witch's side.
For me, like, I like the movie. Like, I like the aspect of it. Like, one is, like, sun, and the other one's moon. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, the only thing that really intrigued me about that was that portion and the fact that they were twins because I have a twin, which was
Right.
actually on our last episode. Gemini Part 2, a.k.a. Yelly. What's up, girl? But, yeah, that's probably, like, it, but the movie wasn't like, you know, oh my god, it's so amazing.
Yeah, you're right.
Go Twitches!
I think what it really was that, you know,
Yeah.
when you needed a Halloween movie, you know, you had Halloween Town
Right. Most definitely. And Nightmare Before Christmas, but
and Nightmare Before Christmas, but it was more of the fact of Halloween Town. What was if you didn't watch Halloween Town, then I don't know what's wrong with you. 'Cause
Exactly,
Halloween Town came out
Most
so
definitely.
long ago, and they have more than one in their franchise. So
I watched all of them religiously.
It's not-
it's just like so good.
and that's amazing. But with each Halloween Town, they did something that certain movies don't do, and that's they let the kids grow up on the movie, and they show you
I like when a character's able to grow.
and that was
Physically and emotionally.
that was the thing with High School Musical. High School Musical, technically, they were already grown up. What all they were really doing was going from one grade to the next, and then college.
Yeah.
With Halloween Town, we got to see them as children.
And
Then they went
growing up,
into
Progress all the way
teenagers,
to the
and then they went
And
into
then to adults.
adulthood. And that's what I loved about that franchise.
and keeping
Yeah.
their heritage.
And keeping their heritage, and they never wanted to leave it, and that's what I love.
Dope.
If they came out with another Halloween Town, I feel like the next thing that's gonna happen is she's gonna have her own kids.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yes!
The only
Yeah.
difference
I
is
would love
she's
that.
not raising them over there. She's raising them in Halloween Town, and
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah,
amazing.
That would be so cool.
That would be amazing.
That would make
be
sense.
awesome.
All right, so I actually want to play a little game with you guys.
Ooh.
She's been trying to play a game with us on a podcast for a while.
I love this idea. I just think it's a good way to get not only us involved, but like get our fans involved and have them like, you know, answering questions, and you know, I think it's just a really good idea.
Yeah.
But this game is called Guess That Disney Movie by Quote.
Now, obviously, Jamie cannot play because she has all the
I have all the
answers.
information, so it's between you two. But are you ready for this?
Oh, actually.
Have a good game, Coach.
Actually, Halloween Town in High School Musical
Oh,
had
more
Lucas
fact.
Gabriel.
That is
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
What
in
if there
Halloween
was a
Town High.
crossover?
That was cool.
What if
That
there
would
was a
be cool.
Halloween High School Musical and, you know, they came and appeared on that?
Holla musical.
Halloween Musical. Let's play this
That's
game,
fun.
Josh.
Yeah, that's definitely.
All right, you ready?
You're going down.
All
All right, so I'm gonna be back here. I'm gonna try and be a little bit loud, but
Yes.
just to make sure you guys can't see anything.
Andadashi.
All right.
What's the rules?
Rules are you have to listen to the full quote before answering.
And if you don't get it in 20 seconds, you die.
No.
Okay, what is
Let's
this? The
not.
ring?
I'm
Poisoned
gonna miss you guys.
apples.
No.
It's the ring.
The other rule is you have to raise your hand the fastest if you know
Oh, all right. Yeah, because we don't got buzzers. We're not that.
it. No, that would be like, no.
We're not
I wouldn't
fancy
want-
enough.
Our poor fans would die.
Yeah, they would.
R.I.P. All right, so are you guys ready?
Let's do this.
It'll go from easiest to hardest. So,
all
right, P, good luck. All right, so the first quote is Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. That was quick. Oh, I didn't see it. I think it was you.
Lilo and Stitch.
Correct.
Oh my god, that is my favorite, all-time favorite Disney movie. I raised my hand so fast. Oh man, we were like. Ohana means family. And family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten.
Mila Malacrista!
Who has the best Stitch laugh? Go. You?
I can't do it off the top of my head.
So Josh wins. No.
Josh wins for right now.
All right. So the next quote is, all it takes is a little faith. All it takes is faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. Go ahead.
Peter Pan.
Good
He's
job.
looking at it because my hand-eye coordination is so bad.
Okay.
I cannot raise my hand for shit.
That's okay. Next
Oh
one.
my god, I know all of them though.
No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, a dream that you wish will come true. Ray?
Cinderella?
Correct.
Hey!
He's
That one was hard.
smoking
That one
you.
was hard. Yeah, I
He's
know.
smoking you.
not even gonna
All
try.
right. We're going up in levels, okay?
Level 2.
In 1/2 of a mile, turn right.
I hate my GPS. Yo,
I have,
Alright.
I have it turned on
disclaimer,
British.
the only thing that I don't like about Apple is their maps because mine is like literally like 2 miles late. It'll be like, turn right. Oh, no,
Missed
keep
your
going.
turn.
Like,
Yeah. So
Let's do this. Let's do this.
rerouting.
Rerouting.
Alright, next one is, she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Beauty and the Beast?
Yes!
Hey!
Favorite movie!
I,
Josh,
I'm not,
hit
even,
with it.
I'm not even gonna raise my
nah,
hand.
you gonna try. You gonna try. We gonna try. Keep
You
going.
already smoked the shit out of me anyway.
Let's do this. We're all
Oh,
in
you still have
this
time to redeem.
together.
No, I won't. Like, I have no. My hand is not fast enough.
Go,
This
go.
dude.
Next
Probably
question.
Your brain isn't fast enough. All right, next.
That too.
Are you guys ready for this one?
No.
I was hiding under your porch because I love you.
Was
Go
it not
ahead.
Tangled?
What?
Tangled?
No,
Wasn't it?
no.
Oh.
Let me repeat. I was hiding under your porch because I love you.
Frick.
Frick,
hard.
frick,
I
frick,
love
frick,
you.
frick, frick.
There's a lot of places that say I love you, ma'am.
Oh man, that's why she did that.
All right, do you guys want to hit?
Sure.
Yeah,
You guys ready for it?
yeah.
No.
Squirrel.
Ooh,
Go ahead.
Up.
Yes.
Ah!
What's the
I
dog?
haven't seen
What's
Up.
the character?
I forgot the name. This is a dog. I know it's a dog.
Doug the dog. Yeah.
Yeah,
Doug.
Y'all gonna probably be mad at me, but I've never seen Up.
Oh,
What?
fuck.
I think that's why I don't know
Get
that.
out of here.
I've never seen
I
Coco
thought
either.
Tangled because
Tangled, dude.
yeah.
I've never seen Coco either, so
What?
Oh my god,
I
it's
love
so
that
good.
movie
It's
so
so good,
much.
dude.
I
It's
think
on
I just
Netflix.
initiated a movie
No,
night.
dude, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. You should watch it.
Yes, it's on Netflix. Like right now, you need to watch it before it comes off because they.
I just initiated a movie night and I don't even know it.
Yo, pizza movie.
I'm so down.
I'm so down. Let's do it. We're making plans
celebrate-
live.
We'll celebrate it after because it's gonna be the end of season 1 soon. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop.
fire.
All right. So the next one. that
Josh
we-
got one.
Yeah, I know. Good on you, Boo. Good job.
The hit got me. Like that was like a squirrel.
All right. The next one. Like I said, these will be going up in levels.
Mhm.
So we're going up, taking it to the next level. Boop, boop.
Level
All right. So next one.
Oh, it's level 3 already.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You already has
You-
4. I have 1.
Girl. You must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. Your only limits is your soul. Tough one.
Tough.
Really think about this one.
Yeah, I have a hint.
Maybe Princess and the Frog.
Nope.
They had to do a lot with souls.
I have a hint.
You guys want a hint?
Sure.
Yeah.
This one's gonna give it away. I'm just letting you know. Anyone can cook.
Anyone.
Go ahead.
Ratatouille.
Yes.
Ah!
Yes, he's redeeming himself. All right.
I've only seen Ratatouille once.
I love Ratatouille.
All right. The next one that I have here is probably the hardest. So take your time, no rush. But this one says, in every job that must be done, there's an element of fun. You find fun and snap. The job's a game.
This is hard.
I'm really probably gonna have to give you guys a hint.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go. down.
Oh!
Fuck you.
Say it at the same time.
Mary Poppins!
Oh my god, why? You got 5, I had 3 though. Wait, did I have 2 or 3?
You
Two.
had
3. I had Up, Ratatouille, no, 2.
Yeah, 2. I got 5.
Yeah.
all right. Bonus round.
Bonus round.
You guys ready for this?
No.
You ain't ready for this?
How many points
Are
is
you
it?
ready for it?
How many points is the bonus?
Huh?
How many points is the bonus?
200.
10.
The bonus round is 3 points.
Boom.
So
It could save
still
you.
won't get
either you
enough
guys
points.
can tie or you can.
But I say you can
Wait,
Oh,
tie,
you're right,
bro.
you're right.
Since he has 5, you have 2.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for this?
Sure. Yeah.
Speed. I am speed.
Ah!
Cars.
Yeah.
Oh!
I love it.
Death round. Death round.
All right. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
You're not ready.
We ready. We got this. We got this.
That's fucking fire. That's fire.
All right, let's get it. So, quick question: What's your guys' favorite movie again?
Aladdin.
Lilo and Stitch.
Aladdin, Lilo and Stitch. Okay. So, as our final round, I'm gonna pull up another quote really quick because I didn't expect that to happen.
Josh with the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna have
Oh,
to make this one either super difficult or super easy.
Make it
So-
super difficult
so
we
let's-
can like have the same amount of.
Definitely.
Holy crap!
All right. So, okay.
Just make it worth 1.
All right. So, this one's gonna be good. The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
I like that quote, by the way.
Thank you.
Is Peter Pan?
No.
Fuck.
Jungle Book?
Bare necessities.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
My throat's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, but my throat's I'm a little
Hint?
groggy.
Hint. Yeah, hint.
No, I'm not looking.
La Zebania. Go ahead.
Lion
King!
King!
Still a tie.
You know what? Let's just call it
Yeah, we said it
even.
at the same
Let's
time.
call it
We
a
said it at
game.
the same time. It's
Let's call it even. My man's got
6
that.
and 6, bro. 6 and 6.
Good job. Good job. All right.
Speed, I am speed.
That was a good one. You can't. I had to like quote that from like the movie itself.
She was like,
Speed.
nah.
I was gonna either say Circle of Life or start
Circle
doing
of
that.
Life would have been good too.
It's the circle of life, and it moves us all.
I remember. Oh, I have a fun backstory to that song. I remember I was like maybe like 6, I think. I was living on Burr Street. Do you guys know where that is?
Burr.
So my bedroom was like towards the back of the house, but it was still on the 2nd floor.
Mhm.
I remember this kid that lived next door to the left flirting, and so me and Danielle were like singing one day, and all of a sudden we hear like noise out of the window. We're like, what the fuck is that? But we continue singing. And the kid's sitting there with a rose in his mouth, and he's like, we're sitting there singing, and we're just like, you know, let's mess with him a little bit. So we keep singing, and we're singing to the kid, and he's just sitting there dancing around with a rose in his mouth. He's like, sing to me.
Oh,
And it was so cringy, but it was so funny.
Sing to me.
I think she might remember that too.
Sing, my angel of music.
I'm gonna throw up.
Angel.
Sorry, I'm a Phantom of the Opera fan.
I love.
So Jamie, where are we at now?
All right, so our next topic is Disney shows.
We also did a toll on this one.
We also, yes,
We did
the
a
Legacy
poll on
Cast
this one.
also did a poll on this, and it was out of what 3 shows was it? Oh my god.
It was some good shows. We had
Yeah,
was
you
Hannah
had a tough
Montana,
time trying to get it.
Kim Possible's on
Kim
there.
Possible was on there, and there.
Even Stevens, I saw it.
Yeah.
But
But we have to like find the actual shows. that
yeah,
we-
but it roughly came down to like 3 shows that like
Mhm.
all of us were like, oh.
It was rough. But it
I
was such a
swear.
good idea, though. It got your brains thinking.
you know.
Oh, okay. It was between Sweet Life of Zach and Cody,
Oh,
Hannah Montana, and Kim Possible.
I knew it.
And the winner was, drumroll please, Kim Possible.
I'm a bit. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
What did you almost just say?
The wrong words.
You almost said, I'm a big and average girl. And I'm here to fuck the world.
Well, you can't stop me 'cause I'm
Kim
impossible.
And there's nothing I can do.
Alright.
I'ma
But-
play on my kazoo.
Kim
I want a kazoo now.
Doesn't matter
I
when,
have a kazoo
doesn't
at
matter
home.
when. I will be there
For you till the very end. Danger or trouble, I'm there on the double. You know that you always get impossible.
What's a sitch? Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
So you haven't noticed, especially due to the last episode, we like to sing.
We do.
Not seriously.
Not
but
seriously, but we like to do it.
if I did sing
Oh,
seriously, I think
yes.
we would gain like 1,000 more followers. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, if
but
I sang
I actually
seriously.
have some facts that you guys didn't know about Kim Possible, and one of those.
I like
Some of
facts.
them are interesting, some are, just average, stuff that you might have known, but, just to throw those facts out there.
Yeah.
But actually, shut up.
Yeah.
So actually, one of the first facts is Kim's middle name is Anne, which actually it comes from her mother, Anne Possible, who was a neurosurgeon, who was married to rocket scientist Dr. James Timothy Possible.
I knew that one
Huh.
actually. Did you not know that one?
No.
That's
It's just the middle name, but it comes from her mom, which I feel like I can relate to that because my middle name's Lynn, and that's my mom's first name. That's how I got my name, and my name Jamie comes from my uncle Jimmy, which he passed away before I was born, and I never got a chance to meet him, but he was a great man, and from what I've heard, and R.I.P. Uncle Jimmy. Love you.
Well, it's rare for cartoon characters to get middle names.
It is.
Yeah.
Because usually they'll have a first name or they'll just have a first and last name. So the fact that she has a middle name, that's
And it kind of fits
And
too.
especially
Kim
as
and
a,
Possible.
Kim and Possible.
Kim and Possible.
And the
Aight.
fact that it has such a deep background too, like just it comes from
And
her
the
mom.
fact that her mom's a neurosurgeon, like.
And her dad's a rocket scientist. Yeah.
Women
Yeah.
are winning, boys.
In the words of Kim Possible, this is what happens when a neurosurgeon and a rocket scientist reproduce.
I am a
Lord
spy.
Jesus. But another fun fact about the show that you might not have known is their computer whiz Wade on the show. His last name is Load, which I kind of get it. Like, look. So his last
That's
name,
clever!
his last name is Load. I have 3 little things about that I want to discuss because I get it because Load, he loads information onto the computer, and then it's also kind of fucked up because if you say it out loud, it's like Wade Load, which is kind of like wide load, which that's kind of fucked up to me, but
Sexuality.
And also, Load, like, just, I don't know, it's just kind of genius. It fits.
It really does. Like, really thinking about it, it's like, I get it because you're the techie.
Loading.
You have all these computers and your last name is Load. Good on you, Disney. Good on you.
Good on you.
Nice.
But,
I actually didn't know that one.
another fun fact that you guys might not have known, which this is actually pretty cool, an episode that aired back in 2013, and the episode's name is Cap'n Draken, was actually promoting a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Oh yeah.
Using
heard about
Kim
that.
Possible as promotion in the episode.
I heard about that.
Where are you finding these facts? I did not know
Well,
about this.
because
I read a lot.
all of my facts come from ScreenRant.com, which I want to put that out there, because I like to use my sources.
Good
Sponsors?
on you, Screen Rant.
Sponsors, please. Thank you.
Yes. But, actually, what happened in the episode was Dr. Draken was possessed by Black Eye Brown after digging up and opening a haunted chest.
Yeah.
If you guys remember that
Oh.
one.
Yeah, I do.
But the thing is, it coincidentally gave hints, like heavy hints, about the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which Black Eye Brown is like loosely based on Captain Blackbeard,
Captain Blackbeard.
which I think is pretty cool.
That's genius.
I think that was really cool.
Shout out to Disney. Y'all some.
No, I knew.
Jeez.
I knew of this because I'm a really big
Pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean fan.
And Kim Possible, so it
And
kinda
Kim Possible fan.
coincides.
Yeah, exactly. So, I was a big fan of both, and when I saw that, I was like, oh,
Word.
yeah. And I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. And then I googled it, and I was like, whoa.
True.
Right.
But also, I'm going to read directly from Screen Rant, a fact. Just,
That's
again,
fact check.
sourcing because they're the original creators of these facts.
Please sponsor.
But it says here, Kim Possible was her own brand of superhero, but the show did see a lot of influence from Marvel. The showrunners have noted that Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and X-Men, have
X-Man.
all played key roles in creating some of Kim Possible's most memorable villains. Like, the most apparent Marvel influence came in the story of Dr. Draken and James Possible, which is the dad. And it was revealed in the freshman season of Kim Possible, first one, that Dr. Draken, originally known as Drew Lipsky, and James were friends in college. The two had a falling out, and Dr. Draken never let go of the grudge. The story is pretty close to the relationship between Victor Von Doom and Reed Richards. Meanwhile, X-Men had a heavy impact on the show's fashion. One might notice some striking similarities between the Team Impossible uniforms and the classic yellow and blue uniforms of the X-Men.
That makes sense.
Oh my god.
That makes sense now.
I think that's a pretty cool
Really
fact
makes
that they coincide with each other.
That was awesome.
That's genius.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, is Marvel part of Disney or?
Disney owns
Disney
Marvel
owns
now.
Disney does
Marvel.
own Marvel.
Now.
Now.
Not before.
But
No,
I think
even back then because they had the rights to Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, they did. You're right.
And they bought the rights to Power Rangers because they needed a boy franchise, and then they sold it back, and then they bought Marvel and Star Wars as their boy franchises from their
Gotcha.
respective. You know what I mean, from their actual people.
Right.
And then now Saban has it again, and now Saban sold it again, and now it's with Hasbro. But that's a different topic.
But I thought
So
that was a
much
pretty
money being
interesting
made
fact
from-
to learn. Like, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
It was.
But also, there are rumors that I kind of looked up and was kind of like snooping around Wikipedia, and it says like upcoming Disney movies is a possible Kim Possible live action movie coming
That's
out
awesome.
in summer 2019. Like no specific dates or anything. It just says Kim Possible live action summer 2019
As
as a
long
release date.
as Kim is 16 to 17 years of age, like she's supposed to be,
Redhead.
redhead.
And beautiful.
Well,
Because you gotta.
Stop.
No, I'm kidding.
Not just
It was a
that, but
joke. It was a joke.
at least has her outfit. So
Yeah.
that's very important.
Very close to the character.
That's all
like
I
the
want.
cosplayers.
That's all I want. Is,
Pick a cosplayer.
Yo, deadass, pick a cosplayer. No, but seriously, as long as you're as close to the character as possible and you can bring Kim to life, I won't mind.
Right. Just
I
as
feel
long
like-
as they stay close to the character and don't go.
I feel like who could do it better than a cosplayer than a
Anything
Kim
you
Possible
Fan.
straight up Kim Possible cosplayer
Yeah.
and a fan like that would be
That would be so cool.
right.
I mean, look what happened with Yoshi Sardarso.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi Sardarso was a huge Ranger fan. He was a stuntman, but he was a Power Ranger fan. Next thing you know, he's a Power Ranger. So
I think
it
that
could
was-
happen.
The other one.
So yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for. I'm actually really
pictures.
excited for that, and I'm hoping that it's true.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but how do you guys feel about it?
I think it's like I said, with the live action, just stay as close as get it, stay as close as possible.
Get out.
To the movie, as much as you can, and just keep it going and go from there, and give us the characters that we know and love, and try not to diverge yourself too far away from it, and don't give us a new storyline or something.
Oh, no.
Give us a storyline give us a new storyline, yeah, but don't give us a storyline that
Where
is
it doesn't
physically
make sense.
impossible. You know what I mean?
Either that or it doesn't make
Get out.
sense.
Yeah, and don't make them 12, 13 years old, because she wasn't. When she first came out, she was
She was
already
like
16 and
16.
17 years old, and that's why when the season ended, it was her high school graduation. So, try to stay within range with that.
Range, like Ranger.
Yeah. Hashtag Ranger of the Week.
So actually, I don't know if it's too soon.
Here's a little twisty
Jump into
twist.
Cosplayer of the week. But...
Ranger of the week first.
Ranger of the
and then cosplayer of the week.
Okay, so actually we're gonna jump into Ranger of the Week, which this week, our Ranger of the Week is Sally Martin, aka Tori Hansen. And over to you, Ray.
So our Ranger of the Week, as already mentioned, is Miss Sally Martin, who played in Power Rangers Ninja Storm as Tori Hansen. Now, as already previously mentioned, Power Rangers was already bought out by Disney, and they have already been going on for a few years by the time Ninja Storm already came out. And we got our 3 Rangers. It became 6 later on, but we got our first ever female Blue Ranger.
Yes!
Which was Miss Tori Hansen.
Woo!
Later on, we would get Madison Rocca from Mystic Force, but we're not talking Mystic Force, we're talking ninjas. So what can we say about Tori Hansen? Tori Hansen was not only the first Blue Ranger that was female, but she was also our first Ranger who surfed. Because in this series, all the Rangers had some type of sport activity that they did.
Yes.
You had Shane, our Red Ranger, who was a professional skateboarder.
Yes, sir.
You had Dustin, Hunter, and Blake, who were all motocross riders. And then you had Tori Hansen, who was a surfer girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she was competing on the show. In this show, you could see them go and compete for what they did, and you can see that what they did and what they loved, and it was nice to get that refreshment. Not only that, Tori Hansen was originally approached by Emma Lahana, who was supposed to be in Dino Thunder, but later was beaten out by Sally Martin. But as just said, she comes back and she does return as in Dino Thunder as shit, I forgot her name. I always forget that part.
I forgot her name. Yes, that's her name.
As Kira Ford. I have it written down, guys. I promise.
We do. We do
So,
our research.
as Tori Hansen in the show, Sally Martin controls the Dolphin Zord, and if I'm correct, it was the only Dolphin Zord until later on in Mega Force, where we get another dolphin. She controlled the ability to shoot water, and she is a ninja. She is ninja of ninja.
See, listen though. You know what's funny though?
What's up?
Today's Ranger of the Week and today's Cosplayer of the Week are little twists.
Our nice little twist. You're about to see some little something.
A little something.
Some other stuff that I want to go ahead and mention is that Miss Sally Martin is actually not from here. Sally Martin is actually because Power Rangers when bought out later on and after Wild Force ended was actually created in New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
So a majority of their actors were from New Zealand, Australia, and all them other places.
Yes.
Miss Sally Martin is from New Zealand and has appeared on many shows such as Shortland Street, which I caught a couple episodes that they're actually pretty good. Welcome to Paradise, as well as the reason why we're bringing her up as our Ranger of the Week is not only because Disney owned Power Rangers, but because she was a character in Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie.
So
Operation
that-
Overdrive too.
and she did return in Operation Overdrive, and she did
Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder and some other Power Ranger episodes.
Yeah.
She was also in the series called The Tribe. Now we're gonna go ahead and move it over to Gemini for our Cosplayer of the Week.
Alright, so our cosplayer for this week is Leo Camacho,
A
which
little
is
twisty twist.
because usually we've been doing a lot of females on the show, but
These males need some McLovin too.
yeah, so we kind of decided that Leo should be acknowledged, and a little bit about him. He's actually been in the cosplaying business for around 10 to 15 years.
Woo! Veteran.
Let's see. He is not only a cosplayer, but he is also an actor, a producer, a host, a YouTuber, and a voice actor.
This
So
boy does it all.
He's got a little bit under his belt. But one of the main things about him that really stands out about him is not only he's a cosplayer, but he's also a Disney enthusiast, which, you know, he's gained a lot of attention on his YouTube, his channel, Mr. Leo Zombie, which is also his Insta handle on Instagram, Mr. Leo Zombie. Go check him out.
He's really good, guys.
Yeah, which he's actually earned over 40,000 subscribers, and I don't know if he has more by now, but I imagine, like, you know, that's pretty dope, and he's earned everything because seeing his cosplays, he's worked pretty hard on it.
He's pretty good with what he has.
But part of his filmography, the things that he's done, he's been in oh wow, there's a lot here. There's a big list.
Pretty big one.
Mostly nerdy stuff too.
Yeah, a lot of
which is
nerdy
cool.
stuff.
Which is what
Storf.
Storf? Hey, we like nerdy Storf.
Nerdy Storf is the best Storf.
That's gonna be on a T-shirt soon. Shout out to Jamie for giving us our first T-shirt idea.
Right.
Nerdy Storf.
Fuck off, guys. But the first thing that he ever produced was in 2017 for his TV show Game Talk Live, which is, you know, they talk about games. It's
basically like us and stuff. 'Cause it's
There's
League of Legends.
It's Mario
Stuff like
Day, League of Legends, Assassin's Creed. So he covers a lot of different topics.
He's us, but by himself.
Right. Then he also was in Nerd Court, which is a TV series short. Fashionably nerdy geek chic TV. That's a lot to say.
That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales.
He was a
wow.
townsman.
Yes,
he was a townsman, and I think that's pretty cool because now I want to rewatch the movie and see where he is.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. He
It's
was
awesome.
in Adventure Room. He was on there for 10 episodes. He was in Hashtag. He was a beach guy. That's what his character was, beach guy.
Mr. Beach Guy. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how actors
That's how
start
they
off.
started.
And those were in 2016. The other one, well, that was in the movie Hashtag. The other one, there's a TV series, I believe. He was cast as Hazmat B.
Hazmat B.
Hazmat I should watch that. And see.
I'm changing my name on the show now. It's now gonna be Hazmat B.
Why would no? That's already copyrighted.
Yeah,
Hazmat
you're
R.
right. Hazmat R.
RK. RKO.
RKO.
KK.
So you guys already know how we do things out here for our show with the Cosplayer of the Week. We go and we talk quality, accuracy, and presentation. And like always, as a disclaimer, because the cosplayer is not actually in the room with us, because that would be pretty dope, we are going to be basing your presentation based off of your pictures. Starting with quality, but I'm going to go ahead and give the reins back to Miss Jamie, and she's going to start us off.
All right, just a disclaimer. I don't know if I did discuss, because, 5 minutes ago it was a lot to remember. But he's been cosplaying for the last 10 to 15 years. And
That's
just in case
insane.
you guys didn't know. But our first cosplay that we have of him up is his Prince Eric. And I am in love with this. I love this. I don't know about you guys.
That's Eric. That was Eric. That was 100% Eric. Like, look at this.
I love the hair. He nailed the hair. I like the little belt thing he's got going on.
Yeah,
where
but
he
Eric's
tucks in
hair
the
is
shirt.
like really, really black.
Yeah.
And I think, which is great, because he did the best that he could and just used his natural hair, which.
I give it
Go,
that.
go.
I give it that works out. I mean,
But in real life, whose hair is like super black to that point where it's like, it's unrealistically black. But you don't
You have
count.
white hair, boy.
Well, now I do. Thanks for making me
I
feel
feel like
old.
black
Look
hair is
at-
still
look
like
at
a
now.
super dark brown.
I'm Josh.
That's just me. Unless you have like a dye or something. If you have hair color in your hair. Sorry.
You're
My
right.
cos teacher will shoot me. Coloring hair. And
Next one we have Captain Hook,
And not just any old Captain Hook.
but sexy Captain Hook.
We have Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time.
guys.
So, Josh,
I love that show
I
so much.
like this one.
I think okay, look at him here, okay? Now look at this. It's insane how much he looks like his character. Because it's like, no way. So check this out, guys.
Capitan
Capitan Hook.
Once Upon a Time.
A teammate.
That's actually a pretty cool show.
I put timer.
Hook. That's his
Once
name.
upon a timer.
It is just Hook, isn't
Oh
it?
my god.
It is Hook.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Now here's the guy that plays Hook.
Oh, what about that one underneath with the red vest?
This one?
No.
This one?
Yes, that one. That one and the other one too.
I think this one's better because we can see it a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay, so here's the guy that plays Hook, okay?
That's genius.
Now,
Wow.
here's Leo. If I can pull him back up. Where's Leo? Close. Okay, we can close that out, actually. Leo, where did Leo go? Is it this one? Nope, that's not it either. Hold on, guys.
There he
There he
is.
is. Okay, now there's Leo.
Leo.
He pulled that off.
He did pretty
so
good.
hard, dude.
But
It
that
was-
looks
it was
pink,
awesome.
doesn't it? Is it pink?
I think it's because of the lighting and.
Might be the lighting, but well, I mean, even at that angle, it still looks well. I think it might be pink.
I think the pink works better than the red in my opinion.
It looks more like he's in touch
Yeah.
with his feminine.
Yeah, I like that. And
But I love like the dark hair and the light eyes. It's kind of getting me.
Yeah.
I think Miss Gemini might be
Gemini
I have a
might
little
have a little
crush.
crush.
No, but he's a very good-looking fellow.
Yeah, he is. Only in front.
No.
Jealous.
Good job on this one. I like the hook, the belt. Ooh, I like the angle of the belt.
That's what I'm saying. Like he
perfectly
really
angled it.
he nailed this character. This is that is I if I could.
And he's got the necklace too. It's kind of hidden, but it's pretty cool.
Oh,
It's like right here, right?
Yes.
That is.
There-
That
there it
does
is.
have the
Yeah, it's
necklace.
right there.
That's fire.
That's amazing. Like he did good. I like that
He
one.
did pretty good. This one.
Now you know Ray is happy about this one.
So he actually cosplayed Aladdin from Aladdin.
Aladdin from Aladdin.
Yeah.
Prince
Um,
Abubu.
Prince Ali. He has multiple nicknames in that movie.
He does.
But I like the purple. I like how he did the vest. Outfit's pretty much on point. I like he's got the magic lamp in there. Okay.
I mean, there's not much to Aladdin's
No,
original
not,
outfit.
No, because he's
And the little
poor
scenery
boy.
thing is
Nobody
He
awesome.
loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? This will not, no. We will not let you go. Okay.
Oh God. Sorry. Woo.
We get out of hand sometimes, guys. Now, after you got that. Now, after his Aladdin cosplay, he actually does a character from that's Cowboy Bebop, right?
That is Cowboy Bebop.
He is, I've never seen the show, but I know that he's the main character from the show.
Yes.
And he looks like him.
He really does.
That's amazing.
That's real
Like,
I like how undone it is, and I like the blue
that blue suit, right? I wouldn't mind a suit like that.
I know.
with a random blue shirt underneath, and then a blue collar on it.
It would be
I
more
just
of
wanna
a
get it.
black suit with a purple, because I'm a black purple kind of guy.
Yeah.
Well, you should get out of your comfort zone, Mr. Ray. I like that. Oh my God.
Our last,
This one.
our
Nope, not our last.
our fourth to last is he does Poe from Star Wars,
My boy.
but in his flight suit.
Yeah.
My birdie has a flight suit.
Your birdie has a flight suit.
She has a flight suit.
That is
That's
awesome.
awesome.
I love this. Oh my God, marry me, dude. Not really marry me, but
We know what you mean. Now you know how me and Josh feel when we do our cosplayers of the week.
yeah, but I try to be respectful, but
We are.
I
respectful.
like this one.
I feel
This
like
one's pretty spot on.
I feel like with his eyes, he's just staring into your soul, like, yes.
Okay. My soul, it left.
Now this one's a little more personal for all three of us. He does Joel
Joel.
from The Last of Us.
This is. I like this one.
I love Joel.
I like a guy that looks good in a pair of jeans and a nice
And a
button-down shirt.
Dirty shirt.
I think the best part about this is that
He has the watch.
no. I love that. Don't get me wrong. You're
Just of his
replaying this
job.
game at the current moment, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I've been up the last few nights until like 2:00 in the morning, and you know.
Hashtag gamer life.
I love that game. I love replaying it. It's just it gets my anxiety going again, but in a good way.
Ellie is everything.
My adrenaline. But I hate clickers. Clickers. Oh my God, you're gonna get out right now. Clickers and bloaters. Bloaters
Oh
are
my
the
God.
worst.
I don't know not one
You always
person.
have to shoot them from a distance. Ugh.
Get that cocktail, yeah. Cocktail.
I'm gonna blow them up. Ooh,
Next we have Nathan Drake from the
From
Uncharted.
Uncharted. I like this one.
I've never played the game, so I
like
really
the
don't know
details.
what the character really looks like. I've only known his name.
No, this is pretty good.
It is.
I'll let you take the reins on that one then.
So I've only really played like the first game. I know, noob, but I think he nails it. I mean, you can also look on the cover of the game, and he does pretty well. He has the gun. He actually added detail onto his shirt.
The
and
the dirtiness. Of the blood. I
Yeah.
think he did the same thing for Joel. Yeah.
Yes, but obviously I have a little bit of a bias.
There's-
I like
There's
this.
blood right here on his shirt. That's dope. And like you said, the watch.
like
The watch is a very big detail.
And the beard.
And the beard. I think he should keep a beard.
Yes.
He's one of those guys that should always have a beard. Well, not really, but
Ooh.
he did Shiro from the new Voltron.
Nice.
I think
I'm not too familiar on that.
I think
Can't lie, but
I think
I like it.
again detail. Look at
Look at that
I
gauntlet.
know.
no,
gauntlet
that
is
Shiro
so-
has a metal arm
A metal arm.
It looks
in
like
the
a
series. So
That is so
well, you
fire.
can't. There's only so much you can do.
Right. But
But
Cool.
I think he killed it with that. And again,
I
look,
like it.
staring into your soul.
He stares into my.
And
like this
if
one.
I'm correct, that is our last photo. Yes, it is. So, Jamie, go ahead and take it away.
All fives. All fives, especially for Poe and Joel from The Last of Us. I just
So you're giving him fives across the board
fives across the
for
board.
quality, accuracy, and presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Josh.
I think I would give him all fives for all of those as well,
He's a
just because
bad
he's a really
dude.
good. He's done really good with all of the costumes. He's pretty much spot on all of those.
I, on the other hand, am giving him 2 5s and 4.
Oh, what
Four
are you
for what?
Four
Two.
for presentation?
4 for more of accuracy.
Oh,
Really?
Yes.
explain.
And I say that because there are some characters that I understand you can't pull off at the current moment because of your age range, but like Joel is like
Yeah.
mid 50s, mid 40s, early 50s by Last of Us, so you really can't pull off that old man look that you truly
I
need.
think you pulled out the scruff pretty good.
The scruff anybody can do, but that old like weathered, I'm tired, I lost my daughter look that you need for his character, I think is kind of lost a little bit. I think he portrays more of a younger version of Joel if Joel was in his mid-20s and didn't have everything that he has to live for. Maybe he didn't have Ellie.
Maybe a little bit more gray in the hair.
Yeah, a little more gray in the hair would have been awesome.
Well, I
Another thing
mean-
for me is also the prince.
I mean, there's not really much to Prince Eric though.
There really isn't, but I feel like with the hair is good, but I feel like there could have been a little bit more
You're
to
so
it.
critical.
So he gets the 4 on that, but he gets 5 on everything else. So pretty much he gets a full, beautiful 15 from both Josh and Jamie, and he gets a wonderful 14 for me. So he's still pretty good. He's still up there
Yes.
for us. But Jamie, if I am correct, even though we end the show with Cosplayer of the Week, isn't there something you want to do?
Yeah. So
No, go ahead.
So.
All right. So got a little quiet there.
We had a little moment for a second.
One thing that I forgot to ask these guys, and I apologize for that. It's my first time running the show, so it was kind of, like
we'll
a.
give you a little. We'll give you a.
Thank you. But one topic that I also wanted to mention was, what was your favorite non-Disney princess movie?
Lilo and Stitch. It will always be Lilo and Stitch. That's my favorite movie of all time.
Why?
Just
Yeah, you give her an explanation. I'm
honestly,
gonna think.
just because it's not a white character. She's Hawaiian.
Oh.
Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Yes. It's based on a tropical island, and I was born in a tropical island. I lived in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
So, that's really good. And Stitch will always be
It's Stitch.
my favorite character of all time, just because he's awesome.
crazy.
He's crazy. He's me, and I can
Yeah,
do a really
you
good
are.
impression. And I can really do a really good impression. Just like that movie was so heartfelt and so amazing.
Zootopia.
Really?
Zootopia.
Really?
Yep.
Fire.
You said non-Disney princess movie, right?
Yeah.
Zootopia.
Well,
Why?
I mean, okay, yeah.
I say
Sure.
Zootopia because even with it being animals, it still touches on something that not a lot of movies want to touch on, and that's discrimination
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Yes.
and fear of another race because you heard one bad thing about it,
Yeah.
and now it's if one is like this, they're all like this.
Right.
So she automatically, as an officer, and that's what makes it even more hit home, especially where we live. As an
Yeah.
officer, you immediately started judging him because he's a fox.
Yeah.
So you assume that he was this way and he was that way, and it happened with a lot of the predators when the predators were acting a certain way. So people started to assume, oh crap!
Oh.
Now predators are starting to hunt us again. What do we do? And start panicking.
But it was all because of something.
Of a sheep.
Of something that they were
Oh,
given.
man.
Yes. They were given.
They were poisoned, basically.
Yep.
And they would return to their natural
State.
Yes, their natural predator state, and would in turn get public attention, be like, oh, predators should be put away, and all this other stuff. But in reality, it relates to a lot of the problems now in society, which we don't really like to touch much on because we don't like politics, but it touches on a lot of the racial issues in the United States, which it's worldwide, but it's a problem, and just
Yeah.
because you have a certain skin tone should not define who you are as a person. And
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's why I love Zootopia, because even though it was
Yeah.
animals, they were still able to hit home with
And-
those topics.
And us
Right.
being Puerto Rican American and
Mhm.
being a more colored than
They're
than
normal.
most. Yes, we get discriminated on and stuff, but yeah. On that note, Jamie.
all right, so my favorite non-princess movie. Oh God, that's a tough one.
It is a toughie.
Ooh. One that I did like was, do you guys remember a movie called The Page Master?
Yes!
I
Oh.
love that movie so much. I don't know, it's just getting lost in the book portion, and I don't know, it's just,
It works out.
It really does.
I love that movie.
I would not mind if that movie got remade.
Oh,
Or that new-
also,
That new short, the new short, Disney short, when
Mhm.
the one that played before the Incredibles 2.
I haven't seen it. Don't.
Okay,
It was so-
yeah. Okay, so it's not of
So
the movie.
good.
It's not a movie. It's not.
I know, but I
part of the
love
movie.
watching the shorts.
Okay,
Shorts are my
so-
favorite part.
Well,
I know
just
what
know,
you're talking
for
about.
everybody that knows.
Oh, the-
yeah,
Yes, I
yes,
love
that
that. It's so cute.
It's amazing.
So cute. I love Disney shorts.
If you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. It's amazing.
And also the Swan Princess. I gotta
Yeah.
put that one out there.
Anastasia.
Yes.
Anastasia.
There's so many. There's so many good ones.
All right, guys, check it out. This has been probably one of our favorite episodes that we have probably ever done.
And longest.
Yeah.
And second longest.
Yeah.
It has been great to come here and do what we got to do. Like always, But I'm not the one who's gonna be ending this off, also, because that's gonna get
This is my show
that's
today.
Jamie. So we're gonna go ahead and let Jamie end this off.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for listening. Make sure to follow us on our YouTube channel, The Legacy Podcast. And also maybe we'll be on Instagram shortly. You don't know. But also follow us and like us on our Facebook page. We have a lot of good content and a lot of interactions with our fans. We love interacting with the fans. Feel free to leave a comment on the video and let us know what you think. And also follow us on SoundCloud.
And
Alright.
also,
Yeah?
you should let us know what you want to see next.
Yes. We're open to ideas on the show. We love
Feedback.
Yeah, we love feedback. Yeah. So let us know if you have any cool ideas that are sitting in the back of your mind that would be oh, that's so cool to talk about. But
You might want to get those in soon because season 1 is
It's
on the
almost
verge of
over.
ending. We
Yes,
are doing
we
a Netflix kind of season 1 kind of deal. So we're only gonna have 13 episodes. So you might want to go ahead and drop those in as quick as possible.
yes.
We like our friend Rachel. She was the idealist of the male cosplayer.
Yes, she was.
Yes, good. I like you. Thank you for the idea. It was pretty genius. It was a nice step back from just female cosplayers and
It was a
opening
little
up
twist.
to everyone. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We
All
love
right.
you, love.
All right. So this is Gemini signing off on Legacy Podcast.
This is your boy Ray King.
Is yes, sir, coming out of your speaker now.
Coming out of your speaker. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day and peace. Peace out.
Later.
Goodbye.
Sun goes down and the moon comes up. The blunts go round, everybody getting drunk all night. You know we put it down all night. And we gon' walk around. Now everybody drinking and everybody smoking. Party on, party on. I'ma keep this bitch going on.